Okay, recording. So hi girls, good evening. This is our Form 2 class, Maths. So we are looking at this module, which is expansion and factorization, okay? And page 3 on it, where question G, okay, it's asking us to expand, okay, expand. I think we have done this. I feels like I've done, but never mind. You girls have forgotten, so to tell me also. So let's start. When you want to expand, every equation is expanded. So now 2p times 2p, all of you put in the chat lah, okay? We will get 4p squared. Now, can I ask Fatin to maybe explain? What should I write next? What should I write next, Fatin? 2p times 2p, it's 4p squared. What should I write next? Minus?
2p times wait.
Minus again?
Minus and then 2p times q equals to
Which is
2pq.
2p. Good, okay. And then after that? Q with 2p.
Positive 2pq.
2p q, correct? And then
And then
q
next
with q.
minus q squared.
Q squared. Well done. Very good. Gloria, now your part would be to simplify this. What happens next? So I have 4p squared. Okay. Can you tell me what to write next? What happens with negative 2pq plus 2pq, Gloria? I'm sure you can do that. Are you there, girl? Sorry about that, my voice. Okay. Okay, this is literally will cancel off itself. Negative 2pq plus 2pq, it's 0. And then you are only left with minus q squared. Okay, this is how your answer should be. Now, the next question, look carefully. Okay, look very carefully. Okay. Okay, did you understand this, Gloria and Fatih? Did you understand how to get this to this? Can I have a thumbs up? Okay, good. If that's the case, now I would like you to explain how we go about doing this. Now look at this. Here you have q minus p squared. And then, okay, if you can't really see the what you call the writing, huh? Okay, it's q minus p squared. Okay, minus 3q. And then in bracket, p minus 2q. So we have got to expand this. We have got to expand this as well. There's expansion to be done. So how do we go? What do we start? We open up by writing q minus p, and again q minus p. All right. And then here you go minus, open up this bracket. Okay, Gloria, can you tell me what happens when we have minus 3q times p? When I open that, 3q times p, what do I get? You can put in chat. 3pq, okay, good. And then after that, don't forget this minus 3pq, minus 3q times with negative q square, negative 2q. So minus and minus, this will now change to become a positive. 3 times 2, you're going to get a 6. Q times q, you're going to get q squared. Did you get that? And then, of course, you have to do this fella. Okay, you have got to expand this. So q will times q, you'll get q squared. Gloria, can you tell me what do I write next? Q times p. Okay, PQ, or okay, fine, PQ. And then again, negative P times Q, again another PQ. Very good. And then negative P times negative P. What do I get? plus positive p squared. Good. But don't forget, you also must continue with this minus 3pq and plus with 6q squared. Okay? So now, girls, you have got to group your like terms. Can you see q squared and q squared? These fellas can be joined. Can you see PQ, PQ, PQ? All these terms can also be joined. So let's start again by writing our answer. What is Q squared plus 6Q squared? Put in chat. How about Fatin? Can you help me? What is Q squared plus 6Q squared? Where do we get? Very good, Fatin. 7Q squared. Now, what happens when I have this negative PQ, another negative PQ, and minus 3PQ? What's going to be my answer now? It's like minus 1 PQ. This is another 1 PQ, and this is 3 PQ. So minus 1, minus 3. Very good. You have a minus 5 PQ. So we settle with the PQ, and then you're left with, don't forget, we got a little p squared here. So that is plus p squared. That's your answer. You've got all the terms grouped together. Do you understand now? If you can do this, well done, good. Okay? Can we move on? Okay, we have got a bit of a bit more challenging kind of question. Okay? And over here, let's see. I have a feeling that we have actually done this, but I do not know if I'm right or wrong. Girls, have you done this question before? Or is it just me, I'm going through too many questions? Have you done this, Gloria and Fatin? No. One person says yes, one person says no. Now you guys are more confusing than I am. Okay, who is growing old here, huh? Is it me or you? Okay, you see, even if you guys have done it, it's no harm. Okay, let's do. I'm going to ask you to explain that. So, Gloria, do you think we did this? Oh, I haven't done it. Okay, good. Then we do it. All right. The diagram shows. Okay, read carefully. Huh? You're going to probably get questions like that now, please. I think exam's coming up soon. The diagram shows 3 quadrilaterals. Y is a square. Okay, so I see I drew it out again because it was not so clear on the screen. While X and Z are rectangles. Girls, I hope you know if Y is a square means all the sides are the same. Okay, I hope you know that. This is X. This is Z. Z has a length of C. X has a length of A. That's all. Okay. So that's the only information that has been given so far. Now, how are we going to calculate area of Y in centimeters squared? That means I want to know what is this area in centimeters squared. Now, if I want to know this area, I must know what is my length and also my height, which happens to be the same. So if I know this, I can times with the same thing here. This and this will be the same. Who has an idea how to find the length? Put in chat. Gloria and Fatin. How are we going to find? Who put in chat? What is the length of Y? Using the unknowns. Yeah, I know you don't see any numbers there. But you should use A. You should use C. Very good. A minus C. So A minus C is the length here. A minus C. To find the area, what would be our formula? You know how to find area, isn't it? So what do you think we have to do here? So I'm going to write down here, guys. Okay. Area is equals to, in bracket, A minus C multiplied with A minus C. Do you understand? Of course, this is something we have been practicing to do. So expand the bracket and tell me what your answer looks like. All of you, both of you, try to do it now. Okay, A minus C, A minus C. What happens? What's your answer? Put in chat. Quickly, okay? Open up a squared. Very good. Minus 2ac. Well done, Fatin. Plus c squared. Gloria, are you following? Okay. Good. So that's how you calculate area for y. Good job. Let's move on. Now, second part. Sorry, I've got to clear this a bit. Okay, then we can read. Total area of y and z in centimeter square. Okay. Okay, remember this. Okay, this one, we know this is a minus c, correct? This part, which means this part is also a minus c. Okay, this part is also a minus c. So to find the area of z, you can just use c multiplied with a minus c. Good. Now, how about x? There is no mention. Hold on. Okay, there is no mention here on how to find this. Anyone got an idea? How do we find this? This length, this height. Three quadrilaterals, y is a square, while x and z are rectangles. Okay? How do we find? Any answers? How do you find the height? A minus c plus a minus c. How did you get that, Gloria? Can you explain? A minus c is for this one. A minus c is here. How do I get here? Oh, you don't know. Do you think? I'm not so sure whether... how about you, Fatin? It's confusing. Yeah, it can be. Okay. You see, do you understand Z? Z is kind of easy because here A minus C is here and this is C, right? So to find the area for Z, all you need is take C times with A minus C. That's all. So the area of Z is going to be AC minus C squared. That is good. We have found Z accurately. Okay, now the question is, how do I find the area of x? Now to find my area of x, oh, girls, there is a way. Come on, think. I just found it already. How do I find my area of x? Think carefully. Just now you calculated area of y. Do you remember you calculated area of y? You said a squared minus 2ac plus c squared. That is area of y. I already also calculated area of z. How do I calculate area of x? Anybody? Come on, it's two of you here. Does anything click into your mind as how to find this area? Think nicely. You have got y, you have got z. How do I find area of x? Fatin? Correct, exactly. Area of y plus z. So the area of x is going to be the area of y plus the area of z. And that is going to be this plus with this. So let's do that. A squared minus 2ac plus c squared and then plus ac minus c squared. Do you understand? And what does that leave us to? Work it out. Simplify it. C squared and c squared. It disappears. Negative 2ac plus ac. So you get negative 1ac or just ac. You don't have to write your 1 there. And don't forget, you still have your a squared. So the area of x is a squared minus ac. The area of y is a squared minus 2ac minus c squared. This is y. Area of z is ac minus c squared. You found all three areas. But our question is asking us to find the total area of y and z. Well, you got to do another calculation now. Okay. It's like extra now. No, hold on. Why is this thing not coming? Okay. They ask us to find the area of x and z. So x is this one, z is this one. Add up. A squared minus ac plus ac minus c squared. That gives you a squared minus ac plus ac is 0 minus c squared. So this is the total area of x and z. Guys, I want to ask you a question. Do you like it? Do you like the fact that you actually found the area of a rectangle using all these unknowns? How do you think? Hi, Durgashini. Durgashini may remember better. Durgashini, do you remember that we have done this question or not? We are all in some deja vu kind of thingy. Okay, this is kind of a bit of challenging. Okay. Yeah, cool, but it takes so much of brain cells. Yeah, I understand. Okay, I kind of really feel you girls, especially feel all of you who are studying maths. I'm not saying that it's easy, girls, okay? And at the same time, I'm not saying that it can't be done. It can be, okay? Slowly and surely you can do it. So again, it's so complicating here. Let me repeat this a little bit, okay? All right. So we found first what is the area. Durgashini, just you came in, right? Yeah, I think all of us have bad memory, huh? Ay, okay. Yeah, it's good that we are doing this again. First, we have to have this. We have this little diagram. Okay, so I'm going to pull down a bit. It all starts with finding that y. Okay. So you know, to find y, you have to take a minus c. That's where it all starts. So you could put here a minus c, and you also put here a minus c. Since y is a square, remember it's a square, so a minus c will multiply with a minus c. That's when you get this, the first one, okay, to find the area of y. Then the second question asks us to find the area of z plus x. Now, in order to do that, we needed to first find what is area of z. Now, we know the length is this, c, and the height is a minus c. So, to find z, all we did was take c times with a minus c, and this is what we got, ac minus c squared. So far, so good, huh? Okay. Now, to find x, we didn't know the height. We cannot assume, you know, this is also a minus c. Never assume in maths. We wanted to know how to find the area of x. Now, that's when we looked at it and we say, hello, if you have y here and you have z here, and I added both y and z, I'm going to get my x. So that's when, to find x, I added y and z. So this is y, this is z, this is how the calculation is. And you figured out, and we figured out that it was finally a squared minus ac. Now, question B was asking us to find the total area of x and z. So then that's where these things in the blue come up. X is this, z is this, add them up, and finally you get a squared minus c squared. Girls, please, you have got to not just listen in class, you have to write it. You have to print it and you have to write it out. Take that pencil and do it. Okay? Tak cukup sekadar dengar. Okay, it's not enough. Okay? You have to do it on your side. So, Can I have a thumbs up if you understood so far this little pretty complicated question? Okay. All right. It's expansion. Okay. I think okay. Now the last part. Okay. They are telling you if the perimeter of X, they are telling you the perimeter. Actually, I erased all my answers. I don't know then. I need to have a reference here. Okay. So who is writing this down now? Durgashini, are you writing it down? Fatin, are you writing it down on your module? Do you have this? Because I'm going to erase and then I'm going to ask you again for the answers to do this third part. Okay, the third part goes like, if the perimeter of X is 2A plus 2B, what is the area of X? So they said that the perimeter of X is 2A plus 2B. What do you understand by perimeter? Do you know what is perimeter? Perimeter means go around. Yes or not? Okay, it goes around. So they say that the perimeter is 2A plus 2B. Look at the diagram. Look at the diagram again. Okay, I'm going to erase this one. Look at the diagram here of X. And let's look at the word 2A plus 2B. Okay, that was given to us as the perimeter for X. Now, if this is A, to find perimeter, I got to add another A. And you can already see that they have given this side as B. And this side also is B. That is why B plus B is 2B. So this is the perimeter for A. So this is how the labeling of A would look like. Now, if this is the perimeter, okay, so I kind of have this is A, this is B. That means my area for X is A times with B. Do you agree now? That if I took A times with B, I'm going to get my area for X. Agreed or not? Agree, kan? So, the area for X that we counted earlier was this. A squared minus AC. Can you see that? So now you can say your AB is equivalent to A squared minus AC. So this is coming from here. We know now this is B. And this is what we derived earlier. Okay. All right. Now, what is the question asking? Find the area of X. What is the area of X? Girls? The area of X is AB lah. Can or not? Which is the same as A squared minus AC. They didn't give us anything else to work on. Can you see that? The area of the perimeter, the area of X is AB. I think that's all about it. What is the area of X? The area of X is A times B. That's it. Okay. So this is all on this question. I think we have finished this part. Okay. Now I'm going to open up something a bit more that you can understand. Maybe, okay, we can do, let's see if I can find you guys a quiz. Okay, give me a minute.